What's in it for me? Embark on a journey to uncover profound insights into the pervasive influence of capitalism on both individual lives and society as a whole. Have you ever taken a moment to truly reflect on the intricate ways in which the economic and cultural framework of capitalism shapes every aspect of your existence? It extends beyond mere financial transactions. Capitalism permeates your daily actions, decisions, and even your long-term aspirations. These thought-provoking questions lie at the heart of the late Mark Fisher's work. His groundbreaking ideas on capitalism have ignited a wave of intellectual exploration, challenging traditional paradigms and encouraging an entire generation to reevaluate their perceptions of the world. Within the pages of this blink, we'll embark on a journey through Fisher's conceptual landscape, delving into the depths of how capitalist structures sculpt our reality. You'll gain a profound understanding of the intricate psychological and cultural ramifications of living in a society dominated by capitalist ideals. Through this exploration, we aim to empower you to envision and strive for a future that transcends the constraints imposed by our current capitalist system, inspiring meaningful change and progress. Envisioning a world beyond capitalism. In an era where the pervasive influence of capitalism shapes not only our economic structures but also our cultural norms and individual aspirations, it becomes imperative to delve deeper into the profound implications of this system on our collective psyche and societal trajectory. This exploration transcends the realm of academia, penetrating the very essence of our shared experience, prompting us to question the fundamental assumptions underpinning our societal fabric and inspiring contemplation on the possibilities for our future. Consider the concept of capitalist realism, which encapsulates the prevailing notion that capitalism is not just the dominant economic framework of our time but also the inevitable and immutable reality for the foreseeable future. This entrenched belief system renders the envisioning of alternatives to capitalism seemingly impractical, if not entirely inconceivable. It fosters a mindset where the collapse of the world seems more plausible than the demise of capitalism itself, illustrating the profound extent to which capitalist ideology permeates our collective consciousness. This phenomenon finds poignant expression in works of art and literature, such as the dystopian film, Children of Men, which portrays a future society teetering on the brink of collapse yet steadfastly adhering to capitalist norms. Despite facing existential threats, the characters in this narrative remain ensnared within the confines of capitalist realism, unable to fathom a reality beyond the prevailing economic order. Moreover, the commodification of culture under capitalism further reinforces the pervasive influence of capitalist ideology on our daily lives. Cultural artifacts, once valued for their intrinsic qualities and symbolic significance, are increasingly commodified and assessed based on their market value rather than their cultural or artistic merit. This commodification not only distorts our perception of art and culture but also perpetuates the commodification of human experience itself, reducing it to transactional exchanges within the capitalist marketplace. The concept of capitalist realism transcends mere economic analysis, delving into the intricate interplay between economic structures, cultural norms, and individual consciousness. It underscores the need to challenge the hegemony of capitalist ideology and envision alternative modes of societal organization that prioritize human well-being and foster genuine creativity and imagination. By breaking free from the constraints of capitalist realism, we can pave the way for a future that transcends the limitations of our current economic paradigm, offering new possibilities for social progress and collective flourishing. Breaking free from reflexive impotence. Expanding on the concept of capitalist realism's influence on our collective psyche, let's delve into a phenomenon gaining traction among today's youth: reflexive impotence. It's not merely about passivity or resignation. It's a deep-seated belief in the impossibility of effecting meaningful change. Young people feel overwhelmed by the obstacles to progress, leading to a sense of powerlessness. This feeling of impotence isn't just psychological. It manifests in tangible ways. Rising rates of depression and learning difficulties among the youth underscore the severity of the issue. Discussions often focus on individual struggles, overlooking the systemic factors contributing to these challenges and reinforcing a sense of helplessness. The transition to societies of control, as described by philosopher Gilles Deleuze, exacerbates this issue. Blurring boundaries between institutions like education and work perpetuate a cycle of consumption and self-improvement, further entrenching individuals in capitalist ideology. Education becomes commodified, with students seen as consumers chasing credentials rather than engaging deeply with learning. Moreover, legal and societal structures once seen as avenues for change are now mired in endless bureaucracy and deferment of action. Decision-making processes prioritize procedure over outcomes, fostering a culture of internal policing and stifling initiative and creativity. Moving forward, it's imperative to address this pervasive sense of powerlessness. We must challenge the allure of consumerism and social media validation, fostering resistance and innovative thinking. By reimagining our future beyond the confines of capitalism and prioritizing meaningful experiences and connections, we can actively shape a more empowered and fulfilling society. The concept of Market Stalinism presents a complex and intriguing paradox within contemporary economic systems. It encapsulates the fusion of market principles with pervasive administrative control and surveillance, creating a landscape where supposed mechanisms of liberation coexist with rigid structures of authority. This dynamic is characterized by a relentless emphasis on compliance and adherence to procedures, overshadowing genuine productivity and innovation. As depicted in Mike Judge's film Office Space, workplaces become battlegrounds of bureaucracy, where workers navigate through a maze of redundant tasks and arbitrary regulations. Despite the rhetoric of neoliberal policies advocating for efficiency and deregulation, the reality is a proliferation of bureaucratic hurdles that impede progress. This phenomenon extends its reach beyond corporate settings, infiltrating sectors like education and public services, where professionals grapple with meeting performance targets that often detract from their core mission. This culture of bureaucratic anti-production fosters a sense of futility and disengagement among workers, undermining the very ideals of efficiency and effectiveness. To address this challenge, a re-evaluation of existing structures is imperative, prioritizing human potential and societal well-being over administrative formalities. Embracing a paradigm shift towards dynamic, responsive, and human-centered systems is essential to unleash creativity, innovation, and genuine productivity in the modern world.
In our comprehensive analysis of capitalist realism, we've unearthed the profound impact of capitalism on virtually every facet of our existence. It's evident that this economic and cultural system exerts a powerful influence, shaping societal norms, cultural values, and individual aspirations alike. This pervasive influence often leaves little room for imagination or exploration of alternative systems, trapping us in a cycle of conformity and resignation. Particularly concerning is the sense of powerlessness experienced by many in the younger generation, who feel overwhelmed by the allure of immediate gratification and the seeming inevitability of capitalist hegemony. Moreover, our investigation has shed light on the paradoxical nature of market Stalinism and bureaucratic anti-production, revealing how attempts to enhance efficiency and productivity can paradoxically lead to stifled innovation and bureaucratic inertia. The prevalence of permissive hedonism in modern parenting and education further underscores the challenges posed by capitalist realism, as individuals prioritize personal pleasure and convenience over collective well-being and discipline. In response to these complexities, the concept of the Marxist supernanny emerges as a provocative call to reassess the role of authority and discipline in contemporary society. By challenging the prevailing ethos of permissiveness and instant gratification, the Marxist supernanny advocates for a return to structured guidance and collective responsibility, emphasizing the importance of nurturing critical thinking skills and fostering long-term societal well-being. Looking ahead, it's imperative that we not only critique existing norms but also actively seek to reimagine and reshape our societal structures within the confines of capitalism. This requires fostering a culture that prioritizes sustainability, equity, and human flourishing over short-term gains, and embracing alternative visions that challenge the status quo. By fostering a culture of critical inquiry and collective action, we can pave the way for a more equitable, sustainable, and fulfilling future for all. Did the review resonate with you? Did it offer valuable insights? Your feedback is invaluable in helping me improve. Thank you for tuning in. Your ongoing support brings immense joy to my heart. Crafting these audiobooks is a labor of love, driven by the hope of inspiring wisdom seekers like yourself. Your unwavering support not only motivates me but also strengthens our shared journey towards growth and enlightenment. From the depths of my heart, I extend